Feature here tonight, an invitational for 3-year-olds, and 3 of them are using it as a tune-up for next Saturday night's $300,000 cane pace. One of them who is not is 1A Maxie B, being driven by Eldon Harner. He's won in 156 and 3, but he is still 23-1. That's a commentary of sorts. 2B is DeSantis, owned by Anna Schultzinger and the estate of Sam Schultzinger, who was lost to the sport of harness racing sadly last Sunday night on the eve of his 55th birthday. A survivor of Auschwitz, he became one of the leading owners in New York. Owned the OTB Classic and Cane Pace 79 winner Happy Motoring, New York Motoring, and Mostis Yankee, and will be missed sorely by the sport and by Bill Popfinger, who is driving DeSantis tonight. 3D QUAKER, Dr. John Hayes driving, the winner of $701,843 this year. He has won more money than any horse except Mackenzie ALMAHURST in the sport of racing, and he has won more, incidentally, than Pleasant Colony, who won the Preakness and the Derby and went such a gallant trip today in the Travers at Saratoga. Number 4, letter E, following him is Nemero. Concord, of course, is warming up and tuning up for next Saturday night's cane. So is Nemero, who is eligible. What a difference, however, in the situation, with Concord having won $700,000 and Nemero having won $34,000. Concord has won 9 races. Nemero has won 1 this year. And I guess that speaks rather eloquently of the chances of Nemero, who is being driven tonight by Merritt Dokey for the Lee M stable of Babylon, New York. 5F, Tabb Hanover follows him in the parade, and Tabb Hanover is being driven by the leading money-winning driver in all of harness racing this year, Bill O'Donnell. The horse has won $41,000. He is paced in 156 and back in 156 and 4, and in other years, at other times, that would give you the leading 3-year-old in America. This is not the leading 3-year-old in America. He is not a cane eligible, and he'll have a very tough time with this field tonight, we would think. Number 6, letter G, is Ideal Tanner. He has won $50,000 this year. He is being driven by Rene Poulin, and he comes into this race off of an impressive victory in the slop, in which he was parked much of the way and came on to win it by a nose, but not against the caliber of competition that he is facing here, including, of course, the horse following him, number 7, letter H, Eastern Skipper, one of the most consistent 3-year-old pacers in the sport. Purchased for $9,000 as a yearling by Herve Filion for his Capitol Hill Farms. He won $162,000 last year on the strength of 10 wins and 20 in-the-money performances in 22 starts. This year he's been out 17 times, has been 13 times first, second, or third, and has $182,000 on the card. So his consistency speaks for itself, and even though he has the outside post position, he is, of course, highly regarded against Concord, who are the 2 favorites, this horse and Concord. Herve Filion has him in tow, and we'll see how the action goes shortly. Let's update tonight's OTB Pick 4, which started in the 2nd race, and take a look at that cavalry charge, won by MONDE. Number 4, letter D, John Patterson Jr. driving in 201 4/5. In the 4th race, alone in solitary splendor, QUAKER ALMAHURST with Carmine Abbatiello, 4E, 201 1. And then in the 5th race, it was 2B, DORADO Hanover, driven by Bill O'Donnell in 159 in the 5th. So as we enter the 6th race finale to the OTB Pick 4, we have a Deb, D-E-B. Now we'll see who the Deb goes out with. If it's 1A Maxie B, the probable is $6,027.60. With 2B DeSantis, $8,706.60. 3D Concord will pay $1,536, and 4E Nemero, $8,706.60. If the ending of the Pick 4 is 5F Tabb Hanover, it will pay $9,793.80, and that also is the identical payoff, $9,793.80, if number 6, letter G, Ideal Tanner, wins it for Rene Poulin. If it's 7H Eastern Skipper with Herve Filion, the Pick 4 will pay $5,595.90. So this field of good 3-year-olds ready for the invitational feature here at Yonkers tonight, and Bullet Bob Meyer is ready to call the action for us. Robert, give us the call.
They're off. Maxie B on the inside tries for the lead. DeSantis alongside 2nd. Eastern Skipper towards the outside 3rd. Concord 4th. Nemero on the rail 5th. Tabb Hanover 6th. Ideal Tanner trails the field 7th. Around the turn, moving towards the backstretch. DeSantis on the inside with the lead. Eastern Skipper alongside it, challenging at the lead. Straightening out down the backstretch, Eastern Skipper on the outside in front, Santis on the rails second. Maxie B third, gap of a length and a half, Concord fourth, Nemero fifth. Tabb Hanover sixth, Ideal Tanner seventh. Quarter time is 30-1. At the paddock turn the first time, Eastern Skipper in front by a little more than a length. Santis second, Maxie B third. Concord moves to the outside fourth. Tabb Hanover up on the rim fifth. Nemero alone inside sixth. Ideal Tanner seventh. As they come by the stands the first time, Eastern Skipper has the lead. Concord moving up on the outside second to challenge. Santis on the rail third. Gap of 3.5 lengths. Tabb Hanover fourth. Ideal Tanner the outside fifth. Halftime 101 flat. Around the clubhouse turn the second time, Eastern Skipper on the inside, Concord on the outside, a battle for the lead. Santis on the rail third, gap of a length and a half, Tabb Hanover fourth, Ideal Tanner fifth, Nemero sixth, 5 lengths back to Maxie B seventh. Down the backstretch, Eastern Skipper on the inside leads by a neck, Concord right there alongside second. Santis on the inside third, Tabb Hanover the outside fourth, Ideal Tanner alone inside fifth, Nemero the outside sixth. 3/4, 131 flat. Around the far turn, Eastern Skipper on the inside still has a neck advantage. Concord right there alongside second. Santis boxed in alone inside third. Tabb Hanover the outside fourth. Ideal Tanner alone inside fifth. Nemero swings to the far outside sixth. They come to the top of the stretch. Eastern Skipper in front by a length and a half. Concord second, Santis third. Through the stretch, Eastern Skipper in front by 2.5. Concord second. Eastern Skipper in front. Here's the finish, 7H Eastern Skipper, winner by about 2.5, 3 lengths. 3D Concord finishing second, and we'll wait on the photo for the show spot. And now back to Stan Bergstein.
Before the Messenger Stake final, in which he was defeated, Concord's driver, Dr. John Hayes, said strategy will have an awful lot to do with it. Eastern Skipper beat him that night in that final, and again tonight, strategy had a lot to do with it, as Herve Filion took the lead with Eastern Skipper with that handy horse and kept Concord outside when he came to him at the half, as you saw. When the challenge was joined at the half-mile mark, Concord found himself parked around the turn and down the backstretch and around the turn once again. And Eastern Skipper here in the final quarter of a mile has Concord right outside of him, a neck away, and that is about it, because Eastern Skipper keeps right on rolling, showing his own quality, this 3-year-old Bye-Bye Bird out of a Meadow Skipper Dam, and he draws away in the stretch and moves out to a victory here in 1:59 4/5 for his owner, trainer, and driver Herve Filion with Concord second. And it's official. 7H Eastern Skipper pays $660, $240, $210. 3D Concord $220, $210, and 2B Santis $2.40 to show. There was exacta wagering on the race. H&D pays $14.60. That's 7 and 3 H&D, and that concludes the OTB pick 4 for tonight. It is Deb H, DEBH, $5,595.90. 14 happy winners, and we will be back with the first half of the late Daily Double here at Yonkers right after.